Shalom.
Shalom.
All praises, honor, and glory belong to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, men that are teaching and that are ruling well. You know, men that we learn this truth from. You know, salutations to the hopefully elect. Alright, the brothers that are pushing this truth in the four corners and the highways and byways. Alright, we the Hebrew Israelites come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Alright, and to tell you the prophecies that are written in this book.
That's right.
You see, because hey, as the times that we in, or the times that we in and heading into, as things intensify, alright, you ought to know what's happening and what's going to happen. Alright?
This is Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
You can't, alright? And why I bring it out is to show that the servants of the Most High are the prophets. Alright? And a prophet is someone that tells before something happens. You understand? And what we're doing, we're telling you about the destruction that is coming. We're telling you about the wickedness of Esau Edom and the things that he's going to enforce upon the nations.
That's right.
Alright? Upon the entire earth. You see? And we're doing it while it is yet early, before the destruction. You know, while the place of repentance is yet open. You see, so that you could return. Alright? Yeah.
This is Amos 3 and verse 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
You can, because a lot of people say, hey, I want to hear the voice of the Most High. Alright? Why the Most High don't speak to me? But the Most High is speaking to you right now. You see, the Most High speaking to you through his prophets. The Most High ain't gonna do nothing, but what he do, he reveal his secrets unto his servants and give them the commandment of what to do, what to say, alright, and what to tell the people.
Yeah, precept.
Yep.
This is Luke chapter 1 and 70. He said, as he have speak by the mouth of his holy prophet, which have been since the world began.
Exactly, and that's how the Most High been doing it. Since in Genesis. Alright, the mouthpiece of the Most High had always been the prophets.
That's right. So really truly, when you ask to hear the voice of the Lord, you got to go to a prophet.
Exactly.
That's what it was doing from Genesis. That's right. Right?
Alright. What's the other precept you say, Ada?
Yeah. Right. It says Amos chapter 3 and verse 8. The lion had roared, who will not fear? Yahweh had spoken, who can but prophesy?
Just read it.
This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, had not done it?
Yeah, kinda. We blowing the trumpet right now. Alright, somebody could get Isaiah 58 and 1. You know, we blowing the trumpet right now. We're giving the people warning. Alright, we calling out to the people. You see? Yeah.
There's Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning for me.
Exactly. And we the watchmen. You know, we pay attention to the news.
Right.
Alright, we pay attention to world events. Alright, and most of all the prophecies. You know, and just making sure everything line up according to the scriptures. You understand? So what we watching and we giving you the warning according to thus said the Most High. You know? So that at that time, alright, when the Most High is going to unleash all hell on this place, hey, ain't no man could be able to say he didn't know this or he didn't know that. You see, because nobody will have a cloak for the sin.
That's right. That's right.
You know? Yeah. You got scripture? Yes.
Isaiah 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Yeah, and this is what we doing. You know, we out here week in and week out. in our videos during the week. All right, crying aloud, not sparing anyone's, not showing any respect of persons. All right, to the mighty, to the young, to the old. All right, we telling you according to the scriptures, regardless of your status or anything, according to this society. Even our parents, we say, hey, this is how it is. All right, as we would say in Guyana, we ain't watching no face. You see? Word.
God, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression.
Yep.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
And that's that trumpet that we blowing right now. All right? We blowing that trumpet because the scripture said what? If every man gonna have according to his doings, roughly paraphrasing, if you do wicked, hey, you're gonna have the reward of a wicked. If you do righteous, you're gonna have the reward of a righteous. Going into the prophecies again, all right? When the time of destruction, the righteous, they're gonna be delivered. They're gonna be fed. But what? The wicked, hey, they're gonna reap up that wickedness that they was doing. They're gonna hunger, they're gonna suffer. You see?
Ezekiel 33 and verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from amongst them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require as a watchman hand.
Exactly. All right, and we watching and we see the destruction coming. And if we don't give you warning, you're gonna die in your sin, and the Most High gonna require your blood at our hand. So what we doing? We washing that blood off of our hands. All right, we telling you as it is, telling you ways to come, telling you to prepare. All right, and the only way you can prepare is according to the scriptures, by taking heed according to this.
That's right.
You see? So hey, your blood won't be on our hands.
That's right.
All right, you've been warned.
Because even by warning them, right, we are telling them to what? Set the house in order.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So they're setting your house in order. How you going to do that? You got to what? Come to the men of the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? That's how you're going to get what you're supposed to do directly from the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? Because we're not speaking of our own will. See? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Yeah, because the same thing that was going on back then, the prophets prophesying and the Most High revealing His secrets unto them, is the same thing today. The prophets are here prophesying with the same things that cometh from the Most High. Right? It's not our words, it's the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
The great kingdom is a miracle.
Yep.
It is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, the Lord is about to set up Jacob's trouble. But the elect is going to stand assured knowing that the times that we're in, that the Lord going to deliver us. But as a 2/3 of our people are thinking that this thing will continue, swift destruction is coming.
Right. Yeah, so
it said what like a woman in trouble.
Yeah, Jacob's trouble.
Right. So basically, when these things started to happen, it's gonna happen. Hey, it's gonna be like a domino effect.
That's right.
And the scripture said that when a woman is giving birth, she just wants to get a baby out of her vagina. So that's how this destruction is coming, right? It gonna come so.
Not a slack.
It's like the thing was slack. None of it wouldn't slack. You know, it gonna just keep rolling, bro. You know, he's still gonna try to stop it, but he can't stop. You know, but go ahead after you go in the article.
Yeah, can. All right. So what we're going to do right now is go into an article, all right, to back up what the brothers have been preaching, all right, starting with the apostles and elders from day one, all right. And what they've been preaching is what? Hey, this thing is only going to get worse. All right, we are at the beginning and it's only going to get worse and worse and worse as time progresses. You see? Because right now everybody thinking in their head that taking the job, all right, is optional. All right, but we know that sooner or later they're going to mandate it.
That's right.
They're going to make it mandatory.
That's right.
All right, which is a foreshadow of the RFID microchip. You understand? So, this is, you could go ahead with the article on.
Yeah, this is Guyana Chronicle, right? And the heading, it says, you have to get tough sometimes, right? And this was by the president, Dr. Irfaan Ali, right? It says, the president says about possibility of stricter measures against unvaccinated persons, reaffirms that all avenues being explored for sourcing of vaccines.
Right, so what it's saying is that right now the government, all right, is you know, in the parliament thinking of ways in which they could implement stricter measures to ensure that people take the vaccine, take the jab, all right, and they're gonna go into it and tell you how these people gonna literally force it upon you. They're gonna affect your livelihoods.
That's right.
All right, is either you take it or be out there, you know. Yeah, go ahead.
Says, protecting the lives of every Guyanese, no matter the cost, remains the mandate of the government of Guyana in the fight against C-19 pandemic.
And you hear, Slaughter, said some quick. And here we said no matter the cost, that even if we got to sacrifice other people so that they could acquire their agenda or try to exceed their agenda, they're going to be able to get guillotines, behead people, because it be to the extreme level. If not for this vaccine, definitely for the RFID microchip.
All right. Somebody could get a scripture in Psalms. I think it's 55. It say that their heart was smoother, the words were smooth as butter, but in the heart they draw swords. Is it 55?
Yeah, this is Psalms 55 and 20. It says, he that put, we're going to go straight to the point now.
Yeah.
Alright, 21. It said, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. It's what?
Salakia, and this going chiefly to Esau Edom, all right. But this entire world is under the vibration of the wicked, you know. So they're doing the same thing. Now in the article it said that they're protecting the lives of the population and all that good stuff, which is trying to sell it as though this vaccine is the way out. All right, and that's they being sweet in the words, but in the heart, hey, they're drawing sword. All right, because when you do the research on this job, you know, it killing people.
Yep.
All right, it altering your DNA.
And it creating variants.
Exactly. All right, so now they force and make a vaccine within a year, and now they got variants upon variants. So what, they got to keep making vaccines. So ultimately what's gonna happen, it's gonna be a never-ending process of taking vaccines, you know, because they brought us some information recently that the job is only going to be effective for 6 months, and then you have to take the next one.
So what Gordon Mosley is saying, that he fully vaccinated, is a lie. He too lying to the nation.
Yeah.
Because if you're fully vaccinated, you need not to take the next one.
Exactly.
So if it expires every 6 months, what do you think will happen? See? You'll open your eyes.
Yeah.
I got a piece of paper.
Yeah, go ahead, huh?
This is 1 John chapter 5 and 19. It says, and we know that we are of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And that's why we say that the whole world is under wicked vibration.
Exactly. You understand? So the same spirit that the serpent, hey, Yahushua even said to the Israelites, ye are of the fathers the devil. You understand? Because they do exactly what the devil was doing. Esau Edom.
That's right, that's right.
You know? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 2. It says, with whom the kings of the earth commit fornication. I'm reading from 1. Revelation chapter 17 verse 1. It says, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 seals, and talked with me, saying unto me, come here, I will show thee the judgment of the whore that sitteth upon many waters.
And the whore is referring to who? America.
That's right.
Alright? And the many waters is referring to these other nations, the people.
That's right.
You understand? So what? That whore sitteth upon them, meaning what? She ruling over them.
That's right.
Alright? With your policies, your witchcraft, you know, through your music, through your television programs. Alright? Everybody wants to go to America. Right now, people taking the job just so that they could go to America.
That's right, that's right.
Alright? People don't even know if they're gonna return, but they just want to go and see what the Golden City look like.
That's right, that's right.
You know? Yeah, go ahead.
I got precept for the back of what's in there. Isaiah chapter 14 and 13. It says, for thou hast said within thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. So that is Esau, you know, ruling this world.
That's right.
You understand? In the great authority, he say, I sit in on the congregation of the Most High. You understand? Because the scripture call in 12, Lucifer.
That's right.
Right? But you get it that way.
Yeah. Verse 2. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunken with the wine of our fornication.
Exactly, and this will happening right now. You understand? Everybody thinking that, for example, over here in Guyana, you know, they're pretty much selling this country to America.
That's right.
You know, with the oil deals.
Yeah.
All right? They implemented, if America say, hey, legalize homosexuality, America say, yeah, we're going to legalize it. All right? If America say, hey, sell your children, you know, to witchcraft, hey, Guyana going to say the same thing. You know? Wherever it is, America say, hey, that's what everybody doing.
Following the whore.
You know, and blindly following the whore.
Hey, and the scriptures say, right, a whore is counted less than spittle. So you're not supposed to follow a whore.
That's right.
A whore also is considered as a shameless dog, a shameless woman, which considered as a dog.
That's right, that's right.
So why would you let a dog lead you, bro?
That's right.
There's Psalm chapter 28 and verse 3. Draw me not away with the wicked, and with his word of his iniquity, of his work of his iniquity will speak peace to his neighbor, but mischief is in his heart, in their heart. And now going back to Esau, because just like the government putting on the news media, they gotta get everybody vaccine, getting the C19 shots, and then imagine mischief to Jakes.
Yeah.
You want me to finish up?
No, I didn't finish that Psalm.
So like, go ahead.
Right, back in Psalms chapter 55 and 21, it said the words of his mouth is smoother than butter, but war is in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yea, yet were they drawn sword.
Exactly, all right? And they're going to tell you, hey, they're doing this for the people. They're doing this for you. They're taking care of you, all right? They get your best interests at heart. They want to open back the city so that everybody, you know, could live it up. You understand? But they're drawing sword because the syringe is a sword.
That's
You
right.
know, just speaking literal.
Yeah.
All right? And the vaccine itself is an element of death. You know, because once you take it, yeah, you doom. All right, it messing you up all wrong. Yeah.
There's on Psalms chapter 12 and verse 2. They speak vanity, everyone with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with double heart do he speak. Jehovah shall cut off all the flattering lips, and the tongue that speak proud things. I'm not going back to Esau because why? He tell you exactly. Everybody got to get on that C90 shot, they got to get it. And when they're making deals and all, you could get it, you could get on and stuff like that with flattering words.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Yeah. Here's some on the article.
Yeah, this is reading down. It says on the Chronicles, it says President Dr. Irfaan Ali said while exuding the same intensity when speaking about the publicity of stricter measures, possibility of stricter measures against unvaccinated persons.
You see, so they're gonna start targeting you.
Yeah.
All right. They're gonna start targeting you who don't have the vaccine.
That's right.
All right. Hey, and we expect it. All right, because hey, we ain't a part of this world. We ain't a part of this system. We don't want to be a part of this system.
That's right.
You understand? Ain't nothing good in this system.
That's right.
You see, because once you conform to this, hey, you basically denying Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You see?
A quick precept.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 23:1. It says, when thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Jump down to 6. It says, eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desires dainty meat. Now this is talking about eating, but this also could go into this same vaccine, alright? Because what eating really is, you trust this person to put something into your body to accept nourishment. And they're telling you that this vaccine is something beneficial. It can help better the entire world. Alright? Because you make a personal decision not to. They vex with you because you don't want to confide into their world. Which goes back to Wisdom of Solomon 2, which goes back to the law. If the multitude follow to do evil, consent thou not, roughly paraphrasing.
Glad you mentioned that right now.
Yeah.
Because the scripture say somebody could get Sirach 37 and 8. Because he said, well, if thou gets given to appetite, what to do? Put a knife to your throat. Right? So in other words, he didn't tell you to literally put a knife to your throat. You got to know when to stop. Because in order for you to, when you go about to eat something, most of us as brothers, what we do, we investigate first. Right? So we're supposed to be in the spirit of investigating. Right? Read the precept for me out.
This is Sirach 37 and verse 8. Beware of a counselor and know before what need he had.
You gotta beware of them. They're telling you though, hey, we're gonna open back up this place, like the brother was saying. Right? But you gotta take the job. But you gotta check this man out, investigate this man to know what is this man, why are you coming to me just like that? Right? And there's a next method of war. To know why your enemy coming to you. Right? It show you in 300, right? When they are a messenger of portion, send a messenger, he say, hey, we come in peace. All we want is earth and water. You threatening right there for we to become slaves. You understand? You want earth and water. You coming for take what I have and then telling me what servitude. You understand what I'm telling you? So you gotta investigate why these people telling you they're gonna take the job. Why good for me, it ain't good for you? What is your plan? Right? So he said, beware of a counselor. Go ahead.
For he will counsel for himself.
You will counsel for?
Himself.
And that's what we read in Psalms 55 and 21. This man's mouth is smoother than butter. So you gotta investigate. And these niggas, bro, they're not investigating nothing, bro. They're just taking it like, but hey, you know what? the Lord ordained it so. You know? But still we gonna cost y'all out for it, bro.
Right.
You understand? Y'all are dumb.
A perfect example of that, you know, a counselor counseling for himself is when the minister of health was approached and they say, hey, you ain't taking the vaccine. We turn and he say, Salakia, the job. He turned and he said, you know, let the frontline workers take it first.
See?
You know, leave it for last. You understand?
But why would you give me, why would you give me something that you don't want?
Yeah.
You see, right? He counseling for himself.
Exactly.
Because these niggas going to get paid off for this thing, you know.
That's right.
It's a pay they're going to get off it, you know.
Right.
Guess what? Isa offered them a free ride to space. And Isa offered them a free space in the bunker. Yeah. But the Lord said we gonna get y'all out.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
This is shit.
Quick stitcher.
Yeah, you get it.
This is Sirach chapter 5 and 15. It says, be not ignorant.
The scripture says our people, they're sottish.
That's right.
They're wise to do evil, bro.
Impudent.
That's foolishness right there.
That's right. Right there.
Now you see what they're doing? They want to push it on the kids now, bro.
Yep.
Yeah,
The children is where they want to push it on.
That's
It
right.
ain't good enough that you get it. Now they're asking you to sacrifice the church. And Yahweh Shai talk about it too.
That's right.
Y'all offering up your children to Baal.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
You understand? Yahweh Shai said, you know, we gonna get a scripture. I want to jump in.
We don't get it.
I know if it's
I get quick stitcher.
This is Sirach chapter 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So even if it's small upon a certain level, the Most High put in we spirit for look it up and for bring it out. And this is on the surface we bring it out. Because if we bring out the entire story, it's all day we would doubt it. But the scripture says we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. So you gotta go and do your own research. Every man work out their own salvation, right?
Yeah, the scripture tell you for what? It say, I will get me unto the great men,
That's
for
right.
they have known the way of the Lord.
That's right.
But these people don't want that. They say, listen, I'm gonna put my trust in Esau. You understand? Yeah, he used to give me the job, boy. The shit, you know, Lord, it's been a year or something now. I've been trying to get to America. I've been trying to go back home, like Trini, right? I could say Trini because, you know, it's not nobody Pacific. Trini want to go home so bad back to Trinidad. Guess what Trini say? As soon as the second job for me, boy, I go on and take it. Boy, this place too hard, boy, I want to get out of this place. Fuck you talking about? Go get it, bro. But why never give me that call since I reproved it? You see, that's how bad Esau make they get so thirsty. Esau, I don't know if you watched this movie, but it was with oil and water from the people. That it was actually some road war or something like that, this movie there. But it with oil and water from these people. And when he lose the water, everybody went crazy with the cup and they was actually fighting each other for drink water. Mad Max, that's the movie. You understand? So he says with only water from them, and he have it abundant, you know, and get. Hey, you're my Lord, bro. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Hey, Salakia,
This is Michael 2 and verse 2.
Start at 1, huh?
Yeah, start at 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity. Yes, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is...
Yeah, can, right? Woe to them that devise iniquity and work it upon their bed, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Alright, and that's who Esau Edom. Alright, this man would just be sleeping just like that, get like an epiphany and say, hey, let me go and do some wickedness. Alright? He's telling you that the world is overpopulated, but yet still telling you stay 6 feet apart. You understand? If the world is overpopulated, then everybody's supposed to be like this, right? Yeah. But then he tell you stay 6 feet apart. Yeah. You know? Which is foolishness. Yeah. Now he telling, and they're coming out plainly and saying, you know, like the scripture saying, Psalm 64, they say what? They're gonna tell upon themselves.
Yeah.
The scripture, they're saying that they need to kill X number of billions of people.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
And how they're trying to accomplish it through what? This Maxine.